tip the scales.
Time to tip the scales.
Salutations everyone and welcome to my For Glory guide for Robin, closing out the Fire Emblem characters, highly requested one for a while, and a fun character to use as that. You might not be seeing Robin winning Evo anytime soon, but that doesn't make Robin a terrible character. A lot of people were really excited for Robin. You got a magic user that also has a sword, and a lot of unique tools available to Robin, you know, him or her, whoever you want to use, or whatever hair color you decide to choose. But a lot of unique things about Robin, despite the fact that the dude uses magic and also has a sword. You got all the tomes, as well as the Levin and Bronze Sword stuff, which I'm sure you guys have all heard before about the specific timing of all the things. I don't think I need to, re-go over everything. You could use Arc Fire 6 times, Elwind 9 times, Nosferatu 4 times, and Levin Sword 8 times, and 10 seconds later you get a new one. That's, if you want to look for that information, it's pretty easy to find. But overall, it doesn't really matter as far as the timing of the recharge of all of the things, because you want to use whatever is available to you. Robin has a lot of strengths, and Elwind kills, as you can see right there for some reason. I got so proud of the fact that I got a kill with Elwind, I just get immediately back aired by this Donkey Kong with his Scooby-Doo skin. Does anyone else see that? He's got like this light brown skin with the blue tie with the yellow lettering. That's totally Scooby-Doo to me. But anyways, Robin is a fun character to use, especially with that Levin sword. It is so powerful. You get so much damage and knockback from this thing. Even though you can only use it, 8 times, then you gotta wait another 10 seconds to use it again. That cooldown really isn't all that bad. But there's really no reason to ever use the Bronze Sword, I guess, for maybe, except for gimping off stage, because it has more horizontal kick as far as instead of vertical or whatever. But Bronze Sword is not going to get you anywhere. It's the Levin Sword that's going to have the greater range, the greater damage, and the greater knockback. You can actually smash all of your aerial attacks, so it uses the Levin Sword instead of the Bronze Sword, which is a lot easier to do with just the flick of the C-stick for your aerials, which many people do anyways. But if you're tilting your aerials, then it'll just use whatever sword you last used. If you just did a dash attack or a tilt, then your Bronze Sword is going to be out, so it'll make you use that. If you just did a smash attack or what have you, if you just use the Levin Sword for like a down aerial, for instance, which spikes, which is very, very cool. One of the better spikes in the game. Very, very fun, easy to hit, and very nice. So if you already have the Levin Sword out, then if you tilt an aerial, then that Levin Sword will come out anyways. And the smash attacks are all very powerful. They all kill. With the Levin Sword, all of your aerials kill. You have 2 different jabs. If you do it slowly, you get the fire variance, which kills sooner than the other jab, which is your wind jab. But your wind jab is multi-hit, really safe on shield. Can also kill, but not as quickly as the slower jab variation. So both your jabs kill, all your aerials kill, all your smashes kill. As you can see, Elwind can kill in certain circumstances. Your Thunder can kill in the Arc Thunder or Theron variety, which are the 2 highest charges. So you can do 2 Therons and a couple of L Thunders before you need a new tome, or you can do 2 Arc Thunders and an L Thunder. So never feel like you need to save your Thunder. If your opponent gives you the opportunity to do a smash attack right off the ledge for a punish, you can go ahead and do that. But if they give you an opportunity to use your Arc Thunder and set up for a combo because it has a lot of hit stun, or to get hit by a Theron, by all means throw it out there. You still charge up for another one with the same tome. So I see a lot of mistakes from Robin's on For Glory. If you've seen me face one on some of these videos, you know what I'm talking about. Most of them just spam Arc Fire. They're not using their Thunder correctly. I've seen some that just spam the Wind Jab, which is odd. I've seen some even just spam Elwind. It's like, I don't know what they were doing, but Robin has a lot of tools available to her, and a lot of kill moves as well. Arc Fire can kill. Back throw kills. Really good kill throw. Really, the only super useful throw that Robin has. Robin definitely has weaknesses. She's got slow walk speed. She's got the slowest run in the entire game. has the slowest pummel in the entire game. So really, if you get the grab, and she has a very, very bad grab range, and not a very good pivot grab either, then one pummel is the most that you're going to probably get out of it before you need to throw them, because it's just so darn slow. But it does some decent damage on each pummel, so at least there is that. But you have a few potential combos out of throws. Not really so with forward throw or back throw, but up throw and down throw. You can hit him with an up air, which is very, very nice. Up air, unless you're spiking with down air, you can get the kill with up air. You know, pretty low percents, like 70-80% on your lighter characters. And Elwind can also spike on the first hit at the very beginning of the first hits animation. So you have two different spikes or so. It's more of a meteor than a spike move per se, but definitely has its capabilities. Arc Thunder and Theron can kill. Arc Thunder gives you more combo potential because of that hit stun. You can hit him with the up air or forward air if the Arc Thunder isn't going to get the kill. So you have definitely a lot of options with Robin. Like in the game, Robin is a tactician. You know, isn't going to do you any favors on ground speed or a great grab game, but it just makes you use all of your tomes and your Levin sword all the more strategically. The Levin sword hits really hard. Robin has some great punishes. You got to respect the arc fire, especially on the ledge. We can set up for a lot of things. You got to respect the power of the Levin sword. You got to respect the jab, which are, you know, can both come out pretty fast. So if you use a throw, up air or down air, and if you try to combo with an up air, which will usually hit, it's got a big sweeping hitbox. If you got the Levin sword out there, does great damage, can set up for another aerial. But if they air dodge that for whatever reason and they DI away from you, you can throw out an arc fire. If they go right next to you and you happen to land before them, your jab is pretty quick to get out, and you can hit them there. And it's the Elwind version is very, very safe on shields, and they both have their knockback. So with Robin, you definitely need to keep your opponent at a distance. If they're very, very fast and they're rush down style, Robin's going to have a tough time, you know, combating against that. Your arc fire needs some space. Definitely don't spam arc fire. You mostly want to use arc fire to cover your rolls and to set up for kills. Down smash, Robin's most powerful smash, as you can see, even though it is a Kirby, one of the lightest characters of the game, it did kill at 50%. And if you have a smasher that can kill any character at 50%, that's pretty darn good. And Robin has a fantastic ledge game as well. Arc fire can set up an opponent at the edge. You can hit him with the up air. You know, arc fire combos into a lot of things. At low percents, arc fire can true combo into a jumping Nosferatu if they're grounded on that arc fire. One of the few setups into Nosferatu. Not one of the more useful tomes that Robin has, but it is the greatest healing move in the entire game. But for some reason, it has the longest cooldown by far. I think it's like 40 seconds or something for Nosferatu, and you only get 4 uses out of it. But here, as you can see, there's the power of up air. If your opponent has slow airspeed or really doesn't have any recovery options. Oh, speaking of recovery options, get out of here, Little Mac. Back throw, down air, you're out of here. Just your character recovery is garbage. Oh man, wouldn't be a For Glory guide without my garbage game against the Little Mac, just showing him just how terrible that character can be. I don't care about your super armor, your speed, or whatever. Robin's a tactician, you know. You don't have a whole lot of grabs, but your wind jab is safe on shield, so you have that option. You have strong aerials when you have that Levin sword out. You have very, very punishable smash attacks when you got that Levin sword out. And if they don't respect the arc fire in the air or on the ground, if you can hit them arc fire off the ledge, you can hit them with a free aerial move. You know, up air if they're at kill percent, pretty easy to get. Forward air if they have bad horizontal recovery, like a Little Mac. Or if you wait long enough so the hit stun doesn't continue with the arc fire's very long active frames, hit him with the down air and it'll spike him. Or, you know, Elwind. You want to counter me? That's fine. You'll just hit the stage and fall to your doom. Oh, Little Macs. They're always good for a laugh. But yeah, with Robin you definitely need to be very patient because you know, Robin is a zoning character with the magic, and as you can see right here is the struggles that a character can have against Robin if they don't know the matchup. punish them there with the arc fire as they're returning to the stage, or you can hit them with the smash attack if they're using their up B recovery and they have, very, very laggy aerials or slow airspeed. You can set up for that very easily. You can also hit them with either jab. That fire jab is quite disjointed. It can catch your opponent off guard if they're trying to recover. If they have slow, laggy aerials like this Ganon who kept jumping up in the air as an approach option, which I definitely wouldn't recommend. All I had to do was wait for him to jump behind me and then hit him with the forward smash, and he was out of there. Hit him with a couple of arc fire combos, and it's all good. It's all good. You definitely need to be slow and steady with Robin. Robin is actually a really good character that I would definitely recommend everyone to use, especially if they're beginners, because it really shows you, it forces you really to have a good, just solid game. Being patient, making your punishes count. Being vulnerable in the air. Robin, very vulnerable, has one of the more predictable and punishable up Bs in the game, as well as just not fantastic jumps. But with Robin, you have to play it slow and steady, like a chess match, like a tactician would. There's the back throw kill. It's not going to kill this Ganondorf, right off the blast zone, but with his horizontal recovery, not much that needed to be done. So, with Robin, slow and steady wins the race. Be patient, make all of your moves count, space out your Levin Sword and your Arc Fire setup combos, and you will have a darn good time. Next week will be Zero Suit Samus by popular demand, so let me know who you'd like to see me cover after that in the future. As always, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.